This week's video of the week on SanCarlos TV is about this last week I spent in the Baja chasing down interesting stories to tell that you will not hear about in the mainstream media. I spent one full week between La Paz and Cabo San Lucas where I found plenty of interesting things to report on. One story in particular we will cover in more depth later is the national park at Cabo Pulmo, which by the way is a really mind-blowing dive site, and it was well worth the trip just by itself. Going to Cabo Pulmo in the national park is, to me, like going back in time. And I must say, if you love diving the Gulf of California, you must dive Cabo Pulmo before you die. The park may now be in jeopardy due to a massive high-density real estate development by a Spanish corporation. The project is called Cabo Cortes. But the main reason for my trip was to meet a French film crew from the France 3 television network show Thalassa and coordinate their trip and shooting agenda. Stepahn Poulle and his film crew have come all the way from Europe to do a story on me and my documentary Oro de Cortez. As many of you know, I have spent the better part of 3 years trying to convince the federal government of the United States, namely NOAA and the Department of Commerce, to close the border to illegal Dorado exports from Mexico. I was at the headquarters for NOAA last December lobbying for just that purpose. Next week I will hopefully have some big news to report on that. I just spent 2 days in Cabo San Lucas with Stepahn Poulle and his team. They are super nice guys, and his film crew will be here in San Carlos on the 7th of October to film for about 5 days. They will be covering the Cantina Cup, among other things, and let me tell you, I do have some serious equipment envy. They've got quite a camera and some pretty nice microphones. The report they will do will be really great for our conservation efforts, and I am sure they will get some absolutely killer images of San Carlos. It amazes me that a French journalist is coming here from so far away to do this report with a film crew, and I can't even get an American journalist to write an article in a newspaper about this story. Anyway, I'm Vince. Thanks for watching this week's SanCarlos TV video of the week. Hope to see you next week. And a special thanks goes out to my good friend Steve Wheeler and Lila the Wonder Dog, for without whom this report would not have been possible. Thank you, Steve and Lila and Nash.